Namaste everyone. Welcome to Learning Nepali. It's me Rusmeri Shrestha. Welcome to our today's new lesson video. In our previous lesson, we learned how to make our Nepali writing more formal and advanced. In today's lesson, we will learn how native Nepali writers build long and elegant sentences, use advanced expressions, and improve the flow of the writing. Let's start. First is sentence expansion. Many learners write short sentences, but native writers often combine ideas into one smooth sentence. For example, common Nepali sentence like म विद्यालय गए, मैले पुस्तक पढे. म विद्यालय गए, मैले पुस्तक पढे, which means I went to the school, I read a book. Now, the advanced sentence will be विद्यालय पुगेपछि मैले विभिन्न विषयका पुस्तकहरू अध्ययन गरे. विद्यालय पुगेपछि मैले विभिन्न विषयका पुस्तकहरू अध्ययन गरे, which gives the meaning after reaching school, I studied books on various subjects. Notice how the advanced sentence combines two ideas naturally. This makes writing sound more fluent and professional. Similarly, next example is the basic or common sentence. उसले मेहनत गर्यो, ऊ सफल भयो. उसले मेहनत गर्यो, ऊ सफल भयो, which means he worked hard, he passed. The advanced Nepali sentence can be कडा मेहनतका कारण उसले उल्लेखनीय सफलता हासिल गर्यो. कडा मेहनतका कारण उसले उल्लेखनीय सफलता हासिल गर्यो, which gives the meaning because of hard work he achieved remarkable success. Next part is advanced expressions. Now let's learn expressions commonly used by native speakers. For example, हातमा हात मिलाउनु. हातमा हात मिलाउनु, which gives the meaning as to work together. We use these expressions to describe the meaning as to work together. For example, समाजको विकासका लागि सबै नागरिकले हातमा हात मिलाउनु पर्छ, which gives the meaning all citizens should work together for the development of society. Next expression is आँखा खोल्नु. आँखा खोल्नु, which means to open eyes. Here we use this in sentence as त्यो घटनापछि मेरो आँखा खुल्यो. त्यो घटनापछि मेरो आँखा खुल्यो. After the incident, I realized the truth. Next expression is मुख उज्यालो पार्नु. मुख उज्यालो पार्नु. It means to brighten someone's face, but automatically it means to make someone proud. Let's look at the example. उसको सफलताले परिवारको मुख उज्यालो बनायो. उसको सफलताले परिवारको मुख उज्यालो बनायो, which means his success brought pride to the family. Next is active and passive voice. In formal Nepali, passive voice is frequently used. For example, active voice like सरकारले नयाँ नीति लागू गर्यो. सरकारले नयाँ नीति लागू गर्यो, which gives the meaning the government implemented a new policy. But the passive voice will be नयाँ नीति लागू गरियो. नयाँ नीति लागू गरियो, which means A new policy was implemented. The passive sentence sounds more formal and is commonly used in reports, news, and official documents. Let's see the next example. विद्यार्थीहरूले कार्यक्रम आयोजना गरे. विद्यार्थीहरूले कार्यक्रम आयोजना गरे, which means the students organize the program. But in passive, we say कार्यक्रम आयोजना गरियो. कार्यक्रम आयोजना गरियो, which means the program was organized. Now let's look at some advanced connectors. First is तथापि. तथापि, which means however. For example, समय जटिल थियो तथापि उसले प्रयास जारी राख्यो. समय जटिल थियो तथापि उसले प्रयास जारी राख्यो, which means the problem was complex, however, he continued trying. Next connector is यसैबीच, which means meanwhile. So let's use this in a sentence. परियोजना अघि बढिरहेको थियो, यसैबीच नयाँ योजना पनि तयार गरियो. परियोजना अघि बढिरहेको थियो, यसैबीच नयाँ योजना पनि तयार गरियो. The project was processing. Meanwhile, a new plan was also prepared. फलस्वरूप, which means as a result. Here the example sentence is उसले नियमित अध्ययन गर्यो, फलस्वरूप उसले उत्कृष्ट नतिजा प्राप्त गर्यो. उसले नियमित अध्ययन गर्यो, फलस्वरूप उसले उत्कृष्ट नतिजा प्राप्त गर्यो, which gives a meaning. He studied regularly. As a result, he achieved excellent results.
Now let's do some writing practice on the topic शिक्षाको महत्व, which means importance of education. शिक्षाको महत्व. I will describe it in Nepali. You can see the translation in your screen. शिक्षा मानव जीवनको आधारभूत आवश्यकता मात्र नभई समग्र विकासको प्रमुख साधन पनि हो. गुणस्तरीय शिक्षाले व्यक्तिलाई सक्षम, जिम्मेवार तथा सचेत नागरिक बन्न मद्दत गर्छ.
So, today we learned how to expand sentences, advanced Nepali expressions, active and passive voice, advanced Nepali connectors, and academic vocabulary. For practice, write 2 advanced sentences using today's vocabularies. Thank you for watching till the end, and I will see you in our next video. धन्यवाद.